Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. I am Alex Santuna, and today I'm going to continue on this model. It's a little bit more progression. I added some details to the hair. I went back in and started cleaning up the mesh, did a little bit feature adjustment. I'm still not happy with her facial expression yet. I'm still kind of working that in. In the meantime, I've broken this piece out. Let's go ahead and turn this a little brighter. This piece, I've actually brought it into this area, just kind of away from everything, so I can kind of focus. And you can see right here that I've started to break it up. Let's clear off that, increase everything. So I'm gonna make it have a shell or something, or I can maybe, I don't know, panel up it or something. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. Here also, I need to also drag that down a little bit, kind of match the other side. But they might not be the same level. This might be just a little bit higher. So what I'm done is broken these pieces out that I see, and I'll start retopologizing it to clean them up. Pretty straightforward process. I'm just going in and doing parts. So we'll put these at the top so that they're not buried. And I'll just show you a little bit what I do, what I've been doing for this. It's just, you can do different methods for retopology. That you can do this. You can actually go in here and squeeze it down. I did it on another mesh before. In here you have a new mesh, split masked. Now we got that part. To make it show is what I'll do is put on dynamic, turn off subdivisions 0, 1 or 0, 0, 1, and there you go. So now you got something to work with. Topology, start moving around here and there, so you can start matching that up. It's kind of hard to read. Let's give it a something else so we can see what we're doing. See, matching the faces, just extruding, rinse and repeat. Really, it's not really anything fancy. You can actually insert another one there, and cover that up. Need to have these cuts on crease, extrude, get that to move. Just kind of keep them a decent distance. And this is pretty much most of it. Did it with these other pieces too. This one and that one. Didn't really have time to record a lot. I did record, but it was hit and miss. I was between doing things. It was in the afternoon and wasn't able to do it really a good justice of recording, so kind of skipped all that part. So I'm gonna get this detail in there. Insert. It doesn't hurt to have extra points. Go in here. Just keep it smooth. Okay. And since this is kind of beveled, keep the bevels going. So, click here. I was ready for that CyberPunk update for the game, and I didn't realize I had an old Xbox. They made another one since then, and I was like, you know what, it's whatever. I'm not gonna update yet. I don't really care to. I got enough with what I have anyway. Sounded pretty cool though. I was like, oh, they updated the gameplay, and nah, not for me though. It's okay. Gives me more time to do 3D, right? Kind of. Even though I like that game, it's pretty cool. But I didn't really get too deep into it. I was expecting an update, but now that I'm not gonna get it, I just kind of play it as as a get on. I'm still beating other games later in there. There's not really a lot of time for games though. I'm so busy. Stay busy. So here we go. There you go. You got a piece. There's one. What I'll do is just extrude it back so it goes into her head. These pieces right here just be a little bit thicker. Kind of work with that. We'll shoot that to the top. Go to subtool, hold shift and click that, and everything goes to the top. What else we got left? We got this crazy looking thing and that. I'll probably just work on whichever first. I'll work this one first. So let's go ahead and do that grid. Topology, boom, boom, something, scale it to 0, click. There you go, split masked. There you go, done. Rinse and repeat. Drop the subdivisions. Up. There we go. So I can turn on these edges so I can see, increase it. Oop, wrong button. Let's do this one. Wrong brush. Wrong brush. So yeah, I'm trying to get this double time, trying to get it done, and I don't want to insert, so I can get it rendered and everything else. It took a little longer than I thought. It's good. It's good for measure, right? You kind of get an idea how long something takes when you do stuff like this. Keep that there. Try to connect it. I'm trying to connect it down here. Keep it consistent. Go there and there. This will just extrude back, so we'll just kind of keep it clean, keep it straight. I might just drag this all the way up so it stays straight as a whole thing. Same thing here. Because when you're modeling, it's just kind of this on the go, right? Real fast. There we go. We'll do this right here. I think I can extrude it back or smooth it out afterwards, but I think that's good enough. Start doing the subdivision kind of modeling. A bit of that technique comes back. Subdivision modeling and keeping edges and back and forth. So doing other, programs kind of help you to see where this is going to go. And so like we don't really need it dynamic. We can just extrude it back and go from there, but it's whichever. So we got this in there. We'll adjust it, shoot it up to the top. Probably need to name them all, but it's whatever. So let's do this. This one right here, I have this little cut, but I might cut around it so I can just maybe add it afterwards. Oh, it's there. Let's just see what happens. Just gonna follow the topology of everything. This is more kind of like your core, seeing where everything's going. And I still have to do stuff like this in other programs, and whenever you get a model that you want to throw in tool bag, you'll probably end up down this road of retopologizing, whether it be in ZBrush or any other program. Leaving it in ZBrush for now because I didn't really want to leave outside of here. I like staying where I'm at. If I don't have to go to another program to start modeling or figuring out something. What happened there? Something happened there. Let's turn off dynamic. Just push it in. I think I just needed that corner, whatever it was. We can smooth it out afterwards and just figure out a way to make it work. So let's see what this is. This was going to connect to this mesh, so I'll just go ahead and just drag it down. Same thing here. They'll probably connect in some way. And I grabbed that face. I don't see how I grabbed all the way over there, but I did. And just keep going. Just following the topology of everything. Alright. Keeping it clean, keeping it flowing. All this will matter in the end. So I can either connect that. No, it's kind of same family. Keeping that over there. We can grab, push and pull as we need afterwards. You can see see that? That's what we're trying to get rid of. We're getting rid of that. We might never see any of this. Like if I were to go to the model, look how far this is. If I were to take that off. Like, it's so small. But, you know, it doesn't hurt. I'm just kind of trying to get my skill set back up. Keeping it sharp. Keep grinding the axe. Doesn't hurt. Keep these straight. About as straight as they'll go, right? Keep this there. There's a lip. It's gonna probably come to a point. I probably could do this afterwards, but we'll just go with it. We're just gonna follow what we did originally. If it works, it don't. Whatever. We can fix it, or we can remodel it. We can do a lot of things. There's like that inset right here, right? So I'm gonna build over this and continue down that way. I need this little piece, so that's kind of a big reason why I should continue this to be a little more straight. I'm trying to connect it to this model. Let's see if I can touch that just a little bit. That way they all kind of fit together. That's really what I wanted. Going in there. We can go there. Really probably should push it up. And this I can leave it as is, like that, like just kind of coming down to a point, but not really. I want to keep that straight too, that way it's not very off. So I wanted to have an edge. So I'm just gonna. I probably should have cleaned up the model even more, but you know, just keep moving. Keep it moving. So let's go down here. There's that. Grab that one. Doing topologies like puzzles. If you like to do puzzles, I guess, or Tetris kind of thing. That's what it always feels like. It feels like you're doing like piecing together something that to make it work. Keeping those points in the same family. Just keep that just right there. And then I'm gonna just try to keep these as straight as possible so that they're not too distorted, because sometimes a face will do a triangulation, you know, stretch along the face. This is the only thing about the ZBrush topology, is that sometimes it's touchy. If I barely get to a near an edge, and it's a little touchy sometimes, but it works. I like it for what it is, and it doesn't hurt nothing. So let's connect that. There you go. And you can zoom out. See, we got some clean meshes going. We're gonna pull these up and see what we got. This was gonna be a cut, so let's doesn't hurt. You can insert this to be something there, or let's not do that. Let's do an edge loop, slide it up. slide that there. And there's another cut right there, but I almost feel like right there. It's gonna be a weird indentation. Be able to push that down, this piece right here. We'll see how it plays. We can always remodel it. It's not a big deal. Just keep that in mind. You're always able to step back and fix stuff. It depends. The thing is, just comes down to time. How much time do you have to keep adjusting? I got a little time, so I'm going to keep on fine-tuning this stuff. So we have these parts, and these are my old ones. Just make sure I got everything. There's one more up there. I think I got that one. That's the first one, wasn't it? Yeah, so let's turn these off. So now we can see what we have. You can see some of them aren't connecting as smooth. So let's just go ahead and do that. Just kind of make them just enough. Let's get my... There we go. And this will extrude back down. It's going to be a lip. I don't know about that part right there, right? We can probably shoot that down. And this part can go there. We can push and pull after we get some more subdivisions going. Move this there. This was actually supposed to be an extra cut right there, but let's see how it plays. Should have did this there. So let's do that. Let's stitch that. So you can kind of go back and revise. So we'll go stitch, and this point to that point. No. Why would you do that? And this point, come on, select it. There to there. Come on. There to there. This is the only tricky thing about using the retopology stuff. It's just a little touchy. 2 points. I'm clicking one point. You're clicking the next. There you go. You did good. Alright. Let's move that down. It's going to be a little bit more right there. And touching. There we go. Yeah, alright. There you go. And then this corner right there, I wish I would have not been so high with that, but it'd be alright. Probably should have did that with this, right? That's what, yeah. Let's clean that one up. Deletes and stitch. There you go. Move. There we go. That one still got double dynamic. I can turn off. Let's see what we got. There's an extra cut here. I could probably pull this up so that it kind of follows that a little bit better. I was just trying to follow along. This part, yeah, we're just going to clean some stuff up. Let's turn off dynamic so we can actually see where we're going. Yeah, we got some pieces. This one right here doesn't match any of that, right? So need to pull something up or push something down. Really don't want that to be. Just take it away. We can clean it afterwards. Let's do this. That can kind of intersect in a way. Autosave. Alright, let's go here. So most of this today's is just going to be just cleaning this piece up. And they all got to be cleaned up, really, in the end. I'm going to take it to another program. So we'll figure that out. So let's get this in there. Autosave. Quick save, and I'll start pushing it back. Okay, let's see. So I've been noticing either I can do the thickness on there, or I can do the, let me see if the other one works. See which one works better. Where'd you go? Loops, panel loops. Just one. See how this looks. No. Panel loop. Polish thickness 0.1. That's subdividing. I'll probably just use the thickness and drop it down. I just forget my settings on this one. Smoothing it. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go to dynamic and thickness 0.01. Now we got thickness, and let's offset this so it's the same part and just drop down. This is the only thing about the thickness is that it'll do that. So let's go too much. Yeah, that looks about good. About 0.5, just enough to give me something to play with. And actually I can pull these lower ones down. Make it thick. So let's go to the next one. So that's one piece. And then what also we'll do is let's give it some crease. I'm gonna crease this, that. This is where it's gonna should follow. And then let's see, smoothing, and then we should do edges too. Crease, edge loop, see if that'll help. See what we're working with. So this comes down to your basic poly modeling. The only thing is my thickness is what's throwing me off. So let's turn off this and probably keep that in a minute. Let's just kind of go around the edges. Make sure it's all selected. And it is. Okay. So let's apply the thickness. I think point. Kind of 0.05 did it good. So These segments can get in there. That helps. Two segments. Let's see what it looks like if we just divide it. Pick up some of the shape. Okay. Segment that. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Just do that and that corner. Now let's see what it looks like. There we go, a little smooth. But what I need is take these away. Those aren't helping. And we still got these polygons, so if I really need to, if I need to start over, I'll show you. Like all these polygons, like all I can do is just select these and delete the rest if I really want to start back over. So it's not really committing too hard, but it is something to kind of think about if you're going and you're like, oh, I don't want to lose that work, but this is a way to kind of think about it. You're not really going to lose it too much. You're just going to kind of keep that. Something got double faced. I got double faces here. Did you see it? Oh, the thickness. You gotta turn it off. So now if I go in here, now that's a little bit more what I want, and we can start moving stuff around to get this look at that. Just straighten it out, and I can start to give a little more form to this. There you go. I think it should be a little bit more though, just kind of give it a little see how clean it came out. And if I were to pull the old, let's see if I can do that, find the old one, just to kind of give you an idea. So this was, I think this is the old. So if we go here, I can pull this up. We'll go here and just turn these on. Turn them off, I guess. This is the old. This is, oh, wrong one. There we go. See that? Just cleaning it up. It looks like I did a little more swoop, so if I really want to, I can swoop it. Oh, wrong way. Now I can swoop it up, but I like it being a little straight. Just kind of clean it so you can see what's going on. Messy and clean. So that kind of works. So let's go back to the full model and turn this off. Nope, wrong one. You need that. This one's the messy. We'll just drop this to the bottom and then go from there. So we got these clean parts, and that's what I'm going to do through each one. It's a long process for whoever's following these videos. It's never fast, right? It's always just like one by one. You just got to take your time and clean it up and go, or whichever. I think I want this to be, snap this to that. Come on, snap. See if it'll push it up. No, didn't push it up too much. Maybe I can do that afterwards. What I could do is select these. If I really want to, I can do that now. We can select these. Go to, yeah, it's already selected. I'm gonna pull it. I can push it up. That way it's got like a little more feature to that. And depending on how it looks on her head, it might be out just a little bit more. But I did want these to be one, so let's take that back. Maybe I didn't want to do that. And so we're going to do the same thing here. I'll crease them. That way it's got a good clean cut to it. And go that route. So let's apply this thickness. Let's offset it back. And then where was it? 0.005. Is that the happy spot? Not bad. What I think I want to do, I'm thinking. I'm looking at it. Just trying to figure out if I wanted to do that inset piece at the bottom like that. I don't know if I want that. Let's see this. So we could probably QMesh all. Yeah, it's still gonna do that. I mean, unless I can offset it based, because it's got like some different faces there. So we'll go with this route. We'll keep that and 0.05001.005. I needed to go past the other one for this to work. Yeah, we'll work with that. And this can be a polygroup. What I'm going to do is try to line this up. It's going to be on her face, and we're going to do this. Let's select it, reveal, inverse, everything's masked. We're going to try to line it up. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring everything to this curve. So let me. Oh, did I do that? I thought I did. The curve usually works. Usually when you do or it's this way. Thinking backwards today. It's Friday, it's a good day. So we're gonna line that up, and then there we go. That's the other option, right? Gotta make it work for you. And then rinse and repeat. You saw me do this already. I'm gonna turn off the thickness. Pick this up. Now probably if I had the time, write a macro to set these settings, but right now it's fine. Crease polygroup, and then we'll go from there. And what we can look at is that this crease right here needs to follow, and that's where we'll add that in. Followed all the way around, didn't it? I want it to follow all the way around. I want it to. Let's do partial. See where it goes. Yeah. See how far it stops. Stop there. And if you were to turn on dynamic, you could actually see what's going on, how it's working, and go from there. Always yes, buddy. And we can crease that and uncrease that, and crease this one. Oh, edge, not everything, right? And there we go. This edge needs to be yes. Kind of a trying to figure out how the original model looked. Does it need to be creased there? Or did it? Yeah, it'll work. And then crease these edges. Let's see if we can see it. I did do polygroup there, so that is something. Okay. Dynamic. And then I'll push and pull. Look at that crease right there. See, I don't have a crease, so that's something to think about. Did I want this together? Let's see. little cleaner. I wonder what's going on there. It works. It's just these pieces need to be a little bit more adjusted. So you can start to push and pull and make this a little bit more to the edge. Very slow process doing this, cleaning up, modifying, back and forth. It's just part of the process, but it's very one step forward, 2 steps back, 2 steps forward. You know the game. You know the game. So there's that. And on top of this, if you really want to, like if I was looking to go back in and start to, oh, I don't want to delete, but you can actually start to add some more detail on top of this. So now if I turn off the poly group, you got like, and I can smooth this out. She's got a little bit more things going on. So yeah, there's different ways to approach this. See? I can even inset or something. Go here and just clear these up, crisp them up, you know, or model it. But these are in right now. So, but this is about getting to my stopping point. You're probably like, oh man, barely got anywhere. Yeah, it's just a little at a time and just going from here to there. We got this cleaned up, got that cleaned up, and just going from one to another, to where I'll bring it back to this model, replace this out, push all this in, make sure everything's clean, and go from there, so that whenever you see it from a distance, you'll see it for what it is. Let's see, turn off poly group, and I'll just do a quick render. It should be 2 pieces that look pretty clean, this one and that one, so you can start to tell that these edges are crisp and looking about the way I wanted them to. You can see this one that's needs to be, you know, just modify the same thing, same way, and you can start to get that crisp look to it too. And I can go back in and start adding alphas and details and all the little things that I want to add as far as materials go, and mapping is from another angle. So you can see what's going on, and turn on the topology. There we go. You can start to see where it's cleaned up and stuff like that. So that's a lot of today. It's one step at a time, really. You know, save this out and just move on. I'll probably continue on later on tonight and try to see if I can finish this piece out. So I got what? Let's see how many pieces I got to do this. This one and that one. That one I don't really care about, but we can. I did that one already. This one I did parts of. I did a little bit more modeling, and then this one I need to break out and clean up and go with in there. Oh, and that too. All these 2 pieces, all these modifying and stuff like that. I did get some eyelashes. I still need to clean them up just a little bit better and try to fix your eyebrows, but it's a work in progress. Her hair, still something that, you know, I'm kind of modifying here and there as I see fit, trying to get her going. I was saving as a project file, but the files were getting real big, and I don't really need it as a project file because I'm not really lighting in here. I'm not really doing, you know, so I was just like, yeah, just save it as a Z tool. So that's the other option, to save it on the top. But oh, there goes all the parts. That looks cool. You can see everything broken down and all the good stuff. Her hair's in each little poly group and stuff like that. Let's turn that off and see what it looks like going forward. I want to add some more stuff to her arm on the bottom down here, but we'll get there. It's just, you know, little by little. So yeah, it's Friday, so hope everybody's doing well. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Later. Thanks for watching.